As we see signs of spring across the country, except for the East Coast right now that we showed you off the top of the show where there was a snowstorm. I don't know you guys, but I'm ready to pretty up a patio in our outdoor spaces.
You bet. Here's our trusted style expert, Susie Wall, who joins us this morning from Whistler to share her latest Susie Q's. Susie, good morning to you. And before we get started, as always, let's remind everybody how they can shop the segment.
QR code time. Open your camera phone, scan the QR code. It'll link you through to everything that we're talking about today so you can shop the show.
Love it. All right, let's go to the nation's capital to begin this week's Susie Q's from Ottawa. First up is Terry, who writes, Dear Susie, we're in the market for outdoor lounge chairs for our back patio. I love the egg chair design. My husband hates them, haha. But I am quietly concerned about their size.
Okay, so you know what? I love the egg chair too. They do take up a lot of room, but man, are they ever fun and nostalgic. Adults and teens, little kids, everybody loves them. That was a hanging version in my graphic photo. Let's go right to our boards and I'll talk about something a little bit more practical. How cute is this on the left? A lot of movable chairs on the market these days that are in that egg silhouette, and I dig that one on the far left. In the middle, that is a really cool foldable chair that's got very elegant lines to me. Obviously, it's lower. She can store it out of the way. She mentioned that they love sitting around the campfire. This would be a great option for that as well. That's from, I think that's article. Far right, we've got the Jericho Sling Chair from the Canadian company Rove Concepts. Again, foldable, and it's low. So if you're looking up at the stars or you're gazing at a fire pit, it's more of that type of a loungy vibe. And it's got that really kind of bulletproof faux wicker skeleton to it. So really outdoor friendly. And like I said, great for looking at a fire pit, which we're going to get to next.
Okay, all right. Stephanie writes about that. Stephanie from Calgary. She says, I'm about to buy a fire pit and I cannot believe the cost. Any helpful suggestions would be appreciated. And I hear you have a TMS Money Saver tip for us.
There's that ding. Yes, we do. And wow, are fire pits ever expensive? It is unbelievable. You can spend upwards of $5,000, $6,000 for the super fancy ones. But I want people to think simple, which leads me to our money saver tip. Let's go right to our board. So my coolest campfire experiences have always been around provincial campsites where it's a simple cylindrical bowl. It's movable, made from thick-walled steel. That version on the left is $69.99 and it will not blow the budget. In the middle, this is one of my favorite tips for upping the game of your fire pit from years past. I bought these. They're smooth, almost like river stones, right? They're fire rocks. And you can buy them in a pack of, I don't know, a dozen or something for $33.99. Again, scan that QR code. You can link right through to shop it. But just up the game on your fire pit. A lot of them come with those red lava rocks that aren't so cool, maybe the dated crystals. Change the stones and you will completely change the vibe on last year or the year before's pit. Far right, I've seen these in Tofino so much lately. They're super cool. It's the Solo Stove. It's $3.99 at Canadian Tire. It's smokeless. It's movable. And I just love that kind of hipster silhouette. So which one do you
Little
guys
quick
like?
buyer beware.
Far right?
Suze,
Yeah.
before you buy your fire pit, check your local bylaws for open fire. Some municipalities, you can have an open fire. So just double check which fire pit you're going to buy.
100%.
Firefighter's wife, just with a little public service announcement.
Oh, really? Absolutely. Good girl. I'm with you.
Okay, our last Susie Q comes to us from Janet, who says, hello from Pemberton, BC, to the wonderful Jeff and Carolyn. I just adore you too. Well, Janet, the feeling's mutual. We adore you too. And she says, a low-maintenance gal, Susie, please help me find some lightweight, low-profile sitting inside tables that are modern, light, and movable.
Okay, so Janet, she's just about 30 minutes up the road here from me in Pemberton, my favorite mountain town other than Banff in this great country. So thank you for that. And she sent me a photo of her space. She's got really cool style. So I chose really cool pieces, like those low seated chairs. They come in a set of 4. We'll focus on them right in the middle. Those are from the Canadian brand Sundays. It's called the Circle Lounge Chair. They sell them in groups of 4. They're light, they're durable, they're stackable, and they have all different colorways. Far left, if you're a low maintenance kind of gal, then I'm done with stringing up lights up on a ladder, trying to get the globe lights looking great for spring or summer. Consider light stands. Again, click through to buy these. These come in at around, I think, $79.99. These ones are specific to both hardscaping and grass. far right pair, I thought you would love these. These are called the Lawn Moon. They're solar charged, indoor and outdoor, beginning at $157. So cute, especially around wedding season, right? Or festival season, like Kisber was just talking about. It just gets the party started, these things.
There you
Which
go.
I love.
There you go. Some great ideas for patio season. Thanks, Suze.
Thanks, guys.
All right.